back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing some braids. Yeah. So I'm just showing you here. I freshly washed my hair. I do have a wash day video. I will link that down below if you're interested. So this is just me freshly out the shower from rinsing my hair. I had deep conditioning overnight and I am very happy with the results. So I'm just going to do my leave-in conditioner, which is the African Pride leave-in cream. And then I'm going to put oil in my hair and distribute that throughout my hair and comb it out. And that is what I'm doing right now. First, I'm going to section it into smaller sections just so it can make it easier for me to make sure the product is getting through every strand of my hair, because it is going to be braided and I want my hair to be very moisturized for this braiding style. So right here I am using my Revlon hair dryer. I love this brush. Oh my gosh, it straightens my hair so good. And it's so easy, and it doesn't take a long time to straighten my hair, and it gets it pretty straight, and it doesn't take long, like I said, to do it. So I'm going to section. I have my hair actually in 4 sections, and I'm going to blow dry each section until it's straight as possible, just so I can have an easy parting and not have to deal with all the, complications, because I'm not the best parter at all. And this is like my 3rd time actually really braiding my hair, so I'm still learning. And I felt like straightening it would be easier for me to part it, and I didn't have to struggle as much, on top of I already do, having to struggle. So I'm going to go ahead and continue blow drying my hair, and I will be back when I'm done. I also want to say I did spray my hair with heat protectant. I'm using the Garnier one. I couldn't find my other one, so this is the one I found. So I'm just using a generous amount of that before I put the blow dryer to my hair. So this is what my hair is looking like after I blow dried it. I'm just going over it and making sure everything is straight as possible. And yeah, this is what it's looking like after I blow dry my hair. It did not take a long time at all. The only thing I can say is my arms was hurting because that thing is kind of heavy, but I love this brush. I love it. This is like a blow dryer and detangling my hair at the same time. I love it. And I'm really just making sure my whole entire head is really as straight as possible. And that is what you see me doing here. Even the back, we gotta make sure everything is done. So here I'm just parting my hair into 4 sections, starting with the front and then working my way on the back. I tried to do the front, but I was like, no, let me just try the back. So I'm going to part from ear to ear, and then I'm going to work on the back first, and then I'll be doing the top. So I'm trying to get it as straight as possible, and as I said, I'm not the best at parting. The back doesn't really matter. I just want it to be as even as possible. I really try to take my time and really make the parts as neat as they can be, but if the parts don't really matter, then you don't have to. I just was trying to make it as neat as possible, but at the same time, if it wasn't a completely neat, I wasn't tripping because, as I said, I am not the best at parting and I get irritated and I'm like, I'm over it, okay? I'm over it. At the end of the day, as long as it's neat and cute and, you know, parts ain't that straight, then, you know, whatever. Or you can get somebody to straighten it, part for you, but I was home by myself, so I had to do what I had to do, okay? And this is as straight as I'm going to get it, and I was happy with that. Thank you. So this is the hair I'm using. I bought 4 packs and I only used 1 full pack and then a half of another pack. So I still have 2 full packs and a half of 1 pack. So I am very proud of that, and I was surprised because it says 2 times, so it was way more hair. It was 48 inches and I cut it in half because I did not want them that long. And I do use my jam and the Murray's conditioning as well to put in my hair, but I cut it in half just to see how long I wanted it because I knew I didn't want it too long. It was too long for me, so I cut it in half right where the rubber band was, and the bottom was still tapered, but the part I cut was kind of blunt, so I did have to feather it out just a little bit, and I'll feather out even more once I go ahead and start braiding. So that's what I'm doing right here. So here I am just trying to make another smaller section in the back for the first row. I didn't do them really small. The first row is probably the biggest braids I've done because I was struggling trying to part the back. It was a struggle, so I was just like, you know, but whatever. I just settled with the size. So they were probably the biggest ones I had out of the whole head because, like I said, it was really hard for me to try and make these smaller in the back. So I think in the back I have 1, 2, 3, 4 braids. I think, yeah, 4 braids in the back, and then the rest of them I try to make the parts a little bit more smaller than the back. But your girl was struggling, and I wasn't. After a while, I was just like, just forget it. However it came off, and how it came off, however it came out, it was just how it was gonna come out from the back. Because you're really not gonna see it. Even when you pull it up, you see it a little bit, but it's not gonna be like, oh my gosh, your braids in the back are super big than the parts in the front. Like, really, nobody's gonna come to you like that. But I'm practicing. Your girl's still new at this. This is literally my 3rd time literally braiding my hair. So I am still learning how to do this. And for me, I love the way it came out just by me doing this and practicing. So practice makes perfect, you know? So now I'm just going to use the jam and the rubber bands. I did put the jam on my perimeter of my hair, and then before I put the rubber bands on, I did use some of that tea tree oil and soaked it up on some of the rubber bands so they can be all drenched in the oil so it wouldn't be all dry going onto my hair. So I had the jam, and then I used the Murray's as well to condition my actual hair, and then I put the rubber band on. And like I said, your girl was struggling. You'll see. I'm struggling. Okay, listen. I applaud anybody who can do their hair and not struggle like this. I applaud you. Show me. Tell me how you do it. Because listen, this was a time, but it came out cute, so it doesn't matter. So after I get the rubber band on, I am going to put the braid in because I wanted to see how big I wanted them. I did pull it apart and stretch it, and then, like I said, I put the 2 ends at the over each other to make it easier. And the way I start out braiding, I braid with my hair being a third, and then once I get braided down a little bit, I then separate each side of the fake hair to make a third with my hair and their hair, as I'm doing right now. So I'm taking a little bit from each third or each part to go with my hair, and that's what I'm doing. And then when I start, it's kind of funny because I braid over when I start and then under, and then I try to, I kind of do both, so it's kind of hard. I do use a little bit of Murray's just to condition the hair. The hair is really soft, actually. It's so funny. It's really soft. It doesn't really need the conditioner, but I just did that to make sure my hair was blended with the fake hair. And so now I'm just braiding my hair down. And like I said, I am still new, so it may not be perfect, but practice makes perfect, right? Right. So this is the back of my hair after I've done the first four. I was just showing you how it turned out. Like I said, the parts aren't that perfect, but they are as perfect as they're going to be today. So now I'm just going to take the middle section and proceed to complete that. And I will be back once I'm done with the back of my hair. Okay, so this is the back of my hair fully completed. I had to go in the bathroom and part the rest of my hair to make it easier for me. So this is what the back is looking like, and now I'm going to work on the front, and this is still one pack of hair. I have all of this from the first pack of hair right here. I dropped it, oops, clumsy me. Anyway, this is still one pack of hair that I have, so now I'm going to start working on the front of my hair. So right here I am just parting my hair, and the front, I did make my side part a little bit bigger, but not too big. I didn't want it to be like, oh, why you got it so big? But I wanted it to be big enough that it was protected, because my sides are already thin and I didn't want to have friction and tension on my head. So I tried to make them as comfortable as possible. I didn't want it too small, but I didn't want it too big. So I did part it a little bit in the middle, and then I'm going to put the jam on it like I said before, just to define my part. And then I'm going to put the oil rubber bands on them as well. So this is what my hair is looking like. Almost done. I only have this one section to do. So I'm snapping my fingers to hopefully make it go by fast. But no, it didn't work. Just kidding. Here it is. This is my hair. I just did them, and yeah, this is what it's looking like. I'm proud of myself. This is what it's looking like. Really calm down. Ooh, underneath my boobs. So, yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and I will see you